Welcome to video number 7. I'm calling it Finding Hope After Chemotherapy. And if you can see this luscious background, you can see I'm finding a little bit of hope. I'm here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm enjoying every second of it. Boy, I can tell you, I just finished my last chemo treatment this month, and am I glad it's over. The side effects of those things are very accumulative. You know, during these the first 14 days, I had 20 liters of fluid, 2 blood draws, 1 unit of blood, 2 units of magnesium, and I had an urgent care visit to the ophthalmologist for these excessive tears that have already somehow developed. But luckily my tear ducts are open and not blocked. But I get a few tears now. You know, so what now? The chemo's over. What can I expect? You know, I suppose I could wish for a lot of things. You know, I wish the cancer would go away. I wish I could win the lottery. I wish I was 22 years old again. But you can't plan your life on wishes. You have to plan your life on the best you can hope for. And so finding hope is a very important exercise in this cancer journey. And I think a lot of us define it differently. You know, everyone watching this. For my wife and I, it's travel. We love to travel. We love to meet people and cultures and see historical and interesting places. And it has great meaning for us. And so anything that gives you meaning is where you might find your hope. And if you've watched these previous videos, you know that during my chemo treatments, there were 21 days. And we knew that the 3rd week was when I was most normal. And we made it count, and we hoped that we could make it to that week as quickly as possible. We traveled. We traveled to San Antonio and Tucson and Las Vegas, and we went on 2 4-day cruises. That's why I'm in Fort Lauderdale. We just got back from one. And you know, but what now? Chemo's over. How do you plan your life when you're not sure how much time you have left? And so that's a tough one. The cancer in my bones will grow back. We know that. And it might even spread. I may have 3 months. I may have 6 months. Maybe a year. I hope so. But at each one of these points, 3, 6, and 12, we have to make some decisions. Should we do more chemo? Radiation? Both? Or neither? Maybe none of them. A lot of decisions are to be made. We know that with regards to travel, we're being careful. We're only planning about 3 months out. And by the way, this travel includes an April the 2nd trip that's coming up, because we're planning to go to New Orleans, my wife and I, and we are going to go watch our Missouri Tigers win the NCAA National Basketball Championship. Now that is something to hope for. And I hope I make it long enough to watch my Missouri Tiger football team play in the Southeast Conference. You know, I'm going to have to get rid of that Jayhawk puke bucket I have, and the Sooner puke bucket. I've enjoyed having them. But I'm going to have to replace them with a Kentucky Wildcat bucket and maybe a Arkansas Pig bucket. But we'll see. Oh yes, by the way, I'm also, since I talked to you last, I'm going to be signing a book contract. Evidently people want this story. And I hope to sign that contract soon, and I've told the publisher that the best he can hope for is 3 to 6 months. And my co-author may have to finish the book. And I hope to keep producing these videos as long as I can, and I hope you found them useful. So what about hope for me? You know, I hope I can continue to learn and continue to teach. And that would be a pretty good deal. And you know, I also want to enjoy my children and my grandchildren as much as I can. Who could ask for more than that? See you at the next video.